If you know me, know this ain't my feng shui. Certified everywhere, ain't got a pregnant resume. Hey, yo.
Man. My bad, y'all. I hope I don't get copyrighted for the little couple seconds. I don't know why I was feeling the Migos this morning. I've been listening to the Migos. Oh, Jesus, we used to be a proper country. Man, they just took me all the way back to high school, but that was my song. Okay? Anyway, so we here for Married to Medicine, child. I'm over here clowning this morning. So the episode starts out, the ladies up, they getting dressed, they getting ready to head out on the boat ride. I'ma just say this, Dr. Contessa need to plan all the girl strips. She did a good job. I don't know about the couple strips, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, we can give her a test run because she has done excellent at the at the girl strip. So she might do okay on the couple strip too. I don't know. But the girl strip, yes, give it to Dr. Contessa every time. The boat ride looks really fun. Like, she was playing with them at first with their little boat, but then yeah, she showed them they had a nice little yacht. Like, it was very, very, very nice. Child, the ladies are drinking, they having fun. Angel's showing the girls how to twerk. Why Dr. Heavenly looked like it was hurting for her to twerk. Child, I don't know what was going on. It was funny though, they was having fun. So then I don't know who I did. I think it was Dr. Heavenly that asked her questions about her politics or whatever. Child. I was with Toya. Toya be right. A broken clock be right twice a day. And I'll be with Toya. I don't think this was the time for y'all to be asking Dr. Heavenly questions about her politics. Like, baby, we trying to have fun on the boat. We not trying to have... Yeah, we not trying to do this. Because we know how this go when y'all get on this topic. Like, and then Dr. Heavenly was not doing good answering the questions. Because I really feel like they was all tipsy. Like, how can you be professional and answer the questions right when y'all was just partying on the boat, having drinks and twerking with Angel? Okay. Anyway, y'all, yeah, it be irritating me though with this Dr. Heavenly politics stuff, because y'all be playing like that lady can't be a politician. I'm not saying that just because Trump is president that I don't even want to say that man's name. I'm gonna call him Agent Orange. Just because Agent Orange is the president, we can't just have the standard so low for politicians. But here's my opinion about it. If y'all so mad about, like, y'all be so upset by Heavenly running for whatever it is she running, Congress, I think, whatever it is she running for, y'all be so upset. But the person that holds the highest office of the land, allegedly, this man is a felon. So Dr. Heavenly chewed y'all up when she said that, talking about, well, I'm not a felon. I was screaming, y'all. I had a couple good laugh out loud moments this episode, and that was one of them. When she said I'm not a felon, I said, oh my God. Baby, this lady shaded Agent Orange on TV. Like, you know how bad the place we live gotta be for people on reality TV show to just be casual. Like, the person holding the highest office is just catching strays from somebody on a reality TV show. And we all know it was towards him. Like, we all know what it was. Anyway, yeah, so y'all be saying that like the lady ain't qualified and stuff like that just because she read some people on reality TV show. Y'all ain't like, if y'all was that upset about politicians not being qualified, y'all would be down there at Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington DC day and night protesting to get this man impeached and up out of the office. But y'all ain't that upset about him. But y'all just, oh, Heavenly just can't be no politician and da 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 da. She ain't no felon. She definitely ain't got she ain't in the Epstein files with all them weirdos. Like, what's up? But y'all just act like she the worst person ever. Like, she just, I mean, she do her job on reality TV. She reads some girls. That's what you're supposed to do. Or she would have been kicked off the show a long time ago if she wasn't entertaining. So she does what she's supposed to do. Do I think Dr. Heavenly will be at her rally trying to read people that's in her district, you know what I'm saying, and trying to support? No, I don't think she would be reading those people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she said a little something, well, she didn't even read to it. She just said everybody been supportive except one. So y'all just be killing me with it. everybody can have their opinions, but it's just like, if y'all have higher standards for Dr. Heavenly running for Congress or whatever it is, it's not as high of an office as Agent Orange is in. But y'all ain't like, the standards is up here, but the standards down here for this man. Like, if the standards is up here, it should be up here for him. And if that's the case, y'all need to be down there in Pennsylvania. Like, if y'all that all upset about it, if y'all upset about Dr. Heavenly, oh my God, y'all should be down there at Pennsylvania Avenue, just screaming to the top of y'all lungs, holding the biggest poster you can, like on live every day, protesting, get this man out of office. But y'all ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand those who may not want to support, like Toya. You and Dr. Heavenly had y'all back and forth. If you don't want to support the lady, cool. But I just feel like all this vocalness about it is not necessary, because we've never heard you be vocal about Agent Orange on the TV. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got something to say about Dr. Heavenly, you should be saying 10 times more than that every chance you get when you on camera about that orange man up there in DC on Pennsylvania Avenue with the toupee. Okay, anyway, let me see what we're gonna talk about next. So the ladies are all at the table. I think this is the next day, and they talking about the Met Gala. Toya is like, I guess, the planner or the host of it this year, doing the bulk of the work, whatever. And she want everybody to contribute money, but the past few years, when Dr. Jackie was like the main host, and I think Dr. Heavenly was like her co-host, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly, but they was like the main two planning. Toya felt like she shouldn't have to contribute the money. She'll bring some wine or some other stuff. Like, she was just gonna bring whatever she wanted to bring and just make you accept it. Like, Toya, please, if the standard was for everybody in our group to pay $2,500, Toya, you up here bring my Birkin bags. Dr. Heavenly might have had fake whatever Balenciaga bag, but she paid her money. Like, that's the type of people that irritate me. Like, I ain't telling you spend your money on whatever you want to spend it on, but you walk around flexing your money and designer things. But then when somebody say, okay, we all doing this thing, contribute to this cause, whatever, you like, oh, I ain't paying that money. Why? Money, if you got $30,000 to throw away on the pocketbook, I'm sure you could easily donate $2,500 to an event that y'all are all doing together. Anyway, because ain't that how much Birkin bags be, like $30,000 plus dollars? Like, that's a lot of money. That's a car, a nice one. You know what I'm saying? Like, a pretty nice car. Anyway, and like I said, people do what they want to do with their money, but Toya, please. So she want everybody to contribute this time. Talking about, oh, I understand now. Toya, you understood from day one. You understood when the first year Dr. Jackie hosted it, but you didn't care because you felt like, oh, I ain't the host of it, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It ain't affecting me, so I don't care. But Toya, you always talking about money and all this and that stuff. I would just feel embarrassed. Like, I'm just saying, if I walk around flexing purses and stuff, like, I should be able to contribute $2,500 to a good cause. Like, that should be nothing if I'm walking around flexing $30,000 plus dollar purses. Like, I'm just saying, that's just how I look at stuff. Like, I don't ever want to appear more wealthy than I am. Like, if I'm gonna be put out by $2,500, I don't want to wear a $30,000 pocketbook, because I just feel like people gonna look at me like, oh, well, if you could afford a $30,000 purse, you surely can donate $2,500. And then I'm looking like, oh, no, I can't. But if you see me walk around with a $200 Coach bag, yeah, I might not have $2,500 because my bag ain't but two. You know what I'm saying? I ain't walking around with no bags that's so expensive. Like, that's just crazy. Anyway, Toya understood. Toya, that's why I can't get with Toya. I just can't. Like, I'm just not one of these people. I don't like to, that's just me. I don't like to do that myself, and I just don't like to be around people like that. Like, you flex the things that you have, you know, materialistic things, and then when it's come time to contribute, you know what I'm saying, come together and do stuff, host an event, maybe even go on a vacation, it's like, oh, okay, well, the such and such, or maybe we all take turns. Like, we go on an annual vacation, and every year we rotate between the three of us paying for the Airbnb. And then you start talking about, oh, well, I ain't got it. But every time we see you, you flexing a new car, you flexing buying a bigger house, you flexing $30,000 bags. It's like, that's irritating. Like, don't be cheap to your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do people like that. And because you wouldn't want nobody to do you like that. I don't like that. And then she like to play dumb about it. Toya, you know exactly what you be doing, girl. Anyway, but that's y'all girl though. Y'all love Toya. Toya have her funny moments, I ain't gonna lie. Toya, like I said, she can be right and she can be funny sometimes. But overall, Toya is just she like a little off to me. Like, stuff just don't be adding up and lining up with Toya for me, and it's just like, baby, if it don't make sense, I can't really deal with it. And Toya having all these bags and stuff, and every time moving, flexing, all kind of materialistic stuff, but then complaining about $2,500 is just too much for me, baby. I ain't got time. When that Tokyo Tony, baby, I can't read all that. Yeah, because it just should make sense. Like, your lifestyle, the lifestyle you live, you don't want to portray a lifestyle, and then when it comes to time to put the money on the table, now you like, ooh, I'm scared, I ain't got it, or you oohing and ahhing, like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, what about this? No, just put the money on the table if you got it. Anyway, Quad ended up telling the ladies at the table that her IVF didn't work. Baby, I'm learning a lot. So they got the eggs, and then when they put the, I guess it's king stuff with the eggs, it didn't become an embryo. None of them became an embryo, and I guess that embryo is the baby, you know, and then they would then put that back inside of her. Anyway, so it didn't work. Baby, did y'all see Toya's face over there? And like, I don't know, she just, and Dr. Simone too, low key, baby, they was blowing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, oh, y'all should be crying and stuff like that, but Toya is not somebody you want to be around when you crying. Like, she over there when Dr. Heavenly was crying, was that last episode or the episode before? And I get it, like, y'all ain't really friends like that, but you come over there, oh, Heavenly, you crying. Like, I would have punched Toya in the face. Like, don't come over here laughing at me talking about, oh, you really crying, you really got a tear, and you really finna have a black eye. Get out my face. And then Toya just sitting there like, just mad. Like, I don't know, the face she just had, like, looking at Quad, and Quad over there boo-hoo crying. It's like, it just didn't show no sympathy. It just was like, I don't know. It was just throwing me off. I was just like, oh no, and don't ever be around Toya when you going through something, because she would just piss you off. Me anyway. Anyway, so then they get back to Atlanta. Toya goes to Dr. Jackie's office, talking about the Met Gala. Dr. Jackie got a scrub line too. I hope both of the ladies are successful with their scrub lines. Angel and Dr. Jackie. Angel and Dr. Jackie, I hope they both have successful scrub lines. You know, I'm not a hater, baby. I be rooting for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish everybody the best. Like, I don't know what happened with Toya wine line, but I wish she would have kept going with that. Like, I wish her the best with that. Like, that's something. Yeah, I'm not a hater. I wish everybody the best. Yeah, I hope they all have success with that. Toya started talking about the Met Gala. Then they all had like this photo shoot together with Dr. Jackie and the Met Gala stuff. And child, when I tell you I was over there key. Oh, another time I laughed in the episode, I meant to say that last time with Dr. Heavenly, when they was on that boat, it was called Quad Web Lunsford, baby. I was hollering. Baby, Quad said, that is not my name no more. Get somebody else to do it. That Sweet Tea name, now, child. I wonder how Sweet Tea doing. I wonder if Greg still over there hollering at her in the room. Bless her heart. Sweet Tea girl. Everything that glitter is not gold. We told you, sister. We told you. But you just had to slide in the DMs. I can give you what you want. There's some goofy stuff to do. Oh my God. Ugh. Sweet Tea. But I do wish her the best. Sweet Tea kind of young. But Sweet Tea older than me. And that's why I just don't understand. Like, if I'm 28 and probably was 26 or 27 watching this last season, all this going on with Sweet Tea, it's like, if I have sense enough to understand that if you see a man was abusive to his ex-wife, why would you slide in his DMs thinking if you give him a baby, that's going to make him treat you better? Sweet Tea, I mean, I'm gonna give her some grace. I hope that she learned, because I really think she's very naive. But Sweet Tea is older than me. Sweet Tea is probably her early to mid 30s. So, baby, when it's gonna click? If it ain't click by now, I'm worried. I'm really worried. I don't think it's gonna click, sister. But anyway, so yeah, Sweet Tea is the lunch for baby. Quad said no, get somebody else to do it. Anyway, Dr. Jackie Nam over there and baby Quad and Dr. Heaven was on toy. They said, baby, we could just do you like you've been doing us the last few years when they asked for $2,500 and you had like you was just gonna kill you to put up $2,500. But every season we come on here, you trying to show us a new pocketbook, a new house, a new car, and you know, read somebody else about they pocketbooks and they clothes. And I bet Dr. Jackie had her $2,500. You heard what Dr. Jackie said. This brand name B. That's what she said when they was at the table when Toy talking about, oh, somebody, y'all don't have to feel underdressed, Toy, because you got, what's she on, Chanel? Toy, because you got on Chanel. Dr. Jackie always look like Dr. Jackie outfits, even I don't see no name brand, but I would just assume at any given time Dr. Jackie outfit could be $2,500. And I ain't even gotta see no brand. Like Dr. Jackie just gives. She buys nice, expensive stuff, but she just don't put the brand on. You know what I'm saying? Even if she wearing something cheap, baby, Dr. Jackie bills are paid. Dr. Jackie can write probably anybody a check at any given time for $2,500 or $10K, whatever. Dr. Jackie is, her bills are paid. Like Tammy from what's it? 1,000 Pound Sisters. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Jackie bills is paid. Okay. So you the one up here acting like you ain't got $2,500 when the folks ask for it. Like, girl, that is, child. Anyway, but yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they did. Baby, make her pay for it all. We get our leak back for the past 3. Actually, the people who had to pay the gap for your part, they actually get a break this year. Since you didn't pay the last 2 or 3 years, however long they've been doing this med gap, we gonna give the people, which it probably was Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heaven, y'all get a break this year, because Toya gonna pay her $2,500 and y'all $2,500 to make up for the last 2 years that y'all had to fill in the gap for her not paying $2,500. Toya bye. Anyway, what else? Okay, then we also got to see Quad and King. Baby, King just, baby, the way he was talking to her on that back porch, I almost said something. Baby, King. And you know, last season I was rooting for King only really because, baby, I don't like Greg. I don't like that Mini Cooper driving weirdo. I don't like him. But I don't like you either, King. I don't. And the sad part is, I think King somewhat has better qualities than Greg, but I feel like King is selfish. You know, like I feel like, I don't want to say selfish, because being selfish is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, yeah, you should put yourself first, but it's like, I feel like at the point where you get irritated with a person in a relationship because you're not the main priority, I feel like you should just back away. You know what I'm saying? Just, you don't have to be mean and a butthole to the person. Just back away. Like, and I feel like that's what King should do. Well, I don't know how their relationship ended, but before it got to this point where you talking about, oh, can you just get to the point where she was talking about what happened on the trip and the IVF stuff, and it's like, King, just say I don't want to do it. I'm sure you still like her, because whatever, you know, you liked her, whatever attracted you to her initially, I'm sure it's still there. So you still like her and stuff like that, but the life that she wants, like, y'all futures aren't really aligning. Like, you're okay with not having more kids and not spending all this money on IVF, and I think Quad wants kids, and she's willing to probably spend almost any amount to get the IVF done so she can get the child that she wants. And I felt bad for Quad at the time when she was crying. She was like, she wish she would have listened to Jackie now, like, I guess years ago when she was younger, about freezing her eggs. And I felt bad for Quad. I felt bad for her, and I wish Quad would have froze her eggs too. But then it just makes you wonder with these weird laws, especially living in the South. It's like, would she have been able to freeze her eggs without Greg knowing? Because she was married to Greg, you know, probably most of her 30s. So it's like, if she would have thought about doing it, but she didn't want to be with him. You know, she didn't probably want to have kids with him. It's like, you know, did he have to sign off on some kind of consent or something? Like, you know, it's just, she was in a bad situation for her. Yeah, that's it. But I wish some kind of way she could have, but see, that's why you can't have friends like Simone. I feel like Jackie could have kept it discreet. I feel like Jackie could have. But see, Simone was always there on coordinate, talking about, oh, you need to have babies with Greg, that'll fix y'all marriage. Girl, no. No, they're having kids with Cecil fix y'all marriage, or did they give you 2 more people to carry on your back on top of Cecil? Answer that question, Dr. Simone. Anyway, I feel like she would have told Greg if Quad would have came to her, because I think she was Quad gynecologist at the beginning, like, of the show, and early on, because I remember her talking to Quad about it, and I feel like if Quad been like, oh yeah, can you help me out with freezing my eggs, even if Greg didn't have to sign off on it, I feel like someone would have told her, like, oh yeah, Quad been down to the office trying to get her eggs frozen, and he would have been looking like, oh okay, so we finna have a baby, and Quad been like, I'm still testing the water, trying to see what's gonna happen with this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I want to have a baby with you, but I'm freezing my eggs because of my age, you know, and I want to do it now rather than later. But someone would have told it. Now, Jackie, y'all say Jackie run her mouth and say stuff. She do be saying stuff, but I feel like if she was aware of course, or whether or not, like, I feel like Jackie wouldn't have told if that Quad was down there trying to get her eggs frozen. Especially if Quad was told, like, don't say nothing. Like, Simone would have said, well, I think Gregory needs to know. Okay, well, you tell Gregory and see how fast I have to do in court for the HIPAA law. Okay? You call him and tell him. Call him and tell him. Because when you press call on Gregory, I'm going to press call on my attorney. Okay? Anyway, I think we covered everything. Yeah, we're going to see what the couple strip is giving next episode. Child. And then Toya and Eugene just don't like to take it. On that preview, Toya and Eugene, they're talking about, oh, they not apologizing for not doing it in the past. And it's like, y'all want to hold everybody else accountable. Y'all want to, like, everybody else need to do this and that and all that and the third. But y'all need to say, yeah, we sorry. We been coming to the Med Gala, eating up the food, bringing people and stuff, and we didn't want to contribute $2,500 like everybody else, and we should have in the past. And we sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, it is what it is. Like, we talk about accountability. Toya just wanted to be like, okay, well, I'm doing it, not just pushing under the rug. Like, no, Toya, we gonna talk about it, and we gonna keep talking about it. Cause, yeah, like, I hate, cause sometimes people need to vent to get it out. Like, I hate people that don't want to let people get it out. Like, let people vent and get it out. Dr. Jackie, Quad, Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Simone, even, I don't know how she feel about it, but it's like, we've been carrying this event on our back, and all you did was show up with wine, probably some free wine that was already given to you, and now you want us to just sweep it under the rug and like, oh, just let it pass by. No, Toya, no, baby, we want to talk about it. We want to bring it up every time we get together about how you learning your lesson. Well, I ain't even learning your lesson, Toya, you knew from the jump, but you just didn't want to do it. But anyway, we're gonna see next episode what it was about. I'm excited to see the couple trip in Jamaica. It looked like they was having fun. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.